Let's go to Ohio.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air, and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoe.
Hello friends, we are in Cincinnati. We made it. It's like 11 p.m. I've been here for like almost 2 hours. I'm just kind of getting settled for bed. I feel like I should tell you what we're doing here. I'll do that now. I found out how much I can tell you. So basically, my friend Nicole owns a marketing agency called Jumpsuit, and she has a client here who's like a Fortune 500 company, and they hired us to come do a thing with TikTok. So TikTok is here, and her agency is like part of a group of people who are like brainstorming concepts, and yeah, she brought me in to be part of the team. Like a dream invitation, like, hey, do you want to come to a new city you've never been to and brainstorm and then come up with some concepts? This is very fun for me, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm very excited about it. So I'm here for 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, and yeah, I'm just getting settled in. This is my room. It's very cute, the bed, and then I'll show you. Hold on. So this is the view from my bed. Isn't that precious? And then this room has like a little sunroom desk situation, which is probably where I'll work from. So that's that. I'm gonna get unpacked and call it a night, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, friends. I'm in the little like writing nook in my room. I ordered breakfast from Starbucks. I'm nervous it's not going to get here in time. I'm going to have to cancel my order. But I'm fingers crossed that's not going to happen. I am going to sit here and journal for a little bit, and then once breakfast gets here, I'm going to go down and have breakfast. We have to leave here at like 8:20. I did not sleep enough last night. I went to bed at like midnight. We were just having so much fun, but it's gonna be a little bit of a whirlwind trip, I think, just kind of like going, and that's okay. So I signed up for. So I'm going to sit here and journal for a little bit, and then we'll go down for breakfast. We just finished up and we're heading, I think we're heading to dinner right now. That's the plan. What do you need? where we're going. Hello, I wanted to check in. It is like 9 p.m. We just kind of got back from dinner. I came straight in here, called the fam, and then figured I would catch up with y'all. It's been a very fun, very long day, and I'm pretty wiped. I'm not gonna lie. Like, got here in Cincinnati last night at 9, stayed up till midnight, which is way late for me. Then got up bright and early and immediately hit the ground running, just getting ready, hitting the road, going straight in. We were in there kind of full attention on the project until 6:30-ish. So it was a long day, but really fun. And then we went out to dinner and, you know, we're kind of still talking about the project until we got back here, which is like 9. So it's been very fun, very creative, and also I'm ready to go to bed. I have a little bit of work to do. Before I do that, I got some work done toward the end of the workshop, just kind of while everybody was winding down. I was like doing what I could to get as much work done as I could without keeping me from doing other things. But I thought while we were here in the last vlog, I promised I would do an Airbnb rant, like tell you, like, unfiltered, here's my my, I guess it was vlog before last. When I was in Nashville, I was talking about how I don't like Airbnb. And I said, I have a soapbox, I have a rant, and if you want it, let me know. And I got at least one comment that said they wanted it, so I'll give it to you. Okay, so I have a rant that goes on like the social, political level, right? And then I have a rant that's like just personal experience level. So I'm gonna give you the quick version of the social, political level, which is just, I live in a tourist city where people like corporations and cash buyers kind of come in, they swoop in, they buy a bunch of properties as an investment, and then they rent them out to tourists. And this is problematic because there's not a lot of industry where I live other than the tourist industry, but the tourist industry obviously isn't paying their workers enough money to afford to live in these houses. And then as people come in and they purchase these homes as investments, then that's taking homes off the market for people who raising the rates of the houses. You know, if you come in with cash and you say, I'll buy well over asking, I'll forego an inspection, and then I'm just going to rent it out as a short-term rental, and I don't even live in your city, then that makes it really hard for people who live in the city to buy, especially people who work in the service industry. Like the cost of housing where we live compared to the cost, like the average income is just an insanity. It's crazy. And this is, you know, like, I don't rely on the service industry for my living, but I also, like, it's wild, the house prices, and where so many of those houses, like, people aren't living in, right? So that's like one side of it. The second side of it, which is more what the rant is for me because it's experiential, which is that, like, for a solo traveler, it just doesn't make sense for me to rent Airbnbs 99% of the time. They're more expensive. They offer you less. They want you to do chores while you're on vacation. So, like, you know, and like, it just doesn't feel as secure. Like, you're in someone's home. They have like total access to you. Oftentimes you can't tell if there's cameras around. They can unlock their door from like wherever they are, which is weird. Like these modern ones, you know, They ask you to like clean afterwards. Or like in the last one I did, they want me to strip the bed and put the laundry in the washing machine and then wash my like dishes if I were to use dishes. And then but then they also like don't provide the amenities, right? Like there was like coffee, but there's not cream and sugar. Sometimes they don't even have coffee. You don't know what you're getting. There's not like kind of like a general standard of expectation. It's just kind of hit or miss every time. Yeah. And the other thing I like run into with it is that the prices, it used to be like, okay, you're renting it for cheaper and that's like the benefit of it. But now that's not the case. Now it's like oftentimes as a solo traveler, it's more expensive than like renting a hotel. But if I rent a hotel, I have like a front desk person who's kind of like guarding who can access my room. General, like I'm probably gonna have like, it's gonna be pretty clean. I know what to expect in that regard. And if it's not clean, I have like, there's a standard that I can like ask to be met. The air conditioner is going to be working and I'm going to get a response from somebody because they're on the premises, you know. Typically you're going to have like room service. You're going to have access to, you're definitely going to have coffee with cream and sugar if you want it, in some form or fashion, whether it's in your room or in the lobby or at the restaurant or whatever. And yeah, there's just way more benefits to getting a hotel for the price, you know? And then no one's like, do some chores before you leave. But all that to say, I do know that like in the situation I'm in right now, where it's like, there's 4 of us all traveling here together. There's like, you know, I'm grown and married. Like most of us are, you know, we're all grown. There's like 3 women, 1 dude, and like, we have like our own space. We all have our own room and spaces. So we're not like, I don't want to like share, you know, I'm like a little, you know, like share a room with people. I don't really do that anymore. So, that's more cost effective than at a hotel. Like for per night, I think it makes sense if you're like a larger family or a larger group. But, as a solo traveler or as like just my family, my little insular family, it just doesn't make any sense. So, and I think like, I've not liked Airbnb for a minute. I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. I want to go to the grocery store on vacation. That's just not what, I don't want to do that. That's not who I am. That doesn't interest me. And even on a work trip, I don't want to, right? If I'm on a work trip, the benefit of staying in a hotel to me is that like a lot of those stressors are off my plate. Like the option to cook and clean aren't there. So like that's off my plate. That's like the one benefit of working from away, you know. I put chores and cleaning and grocery trips and cooking back on the table, and it's like I might as well be home. Like I'm just like, might as well be staying at home. I think also like I'm just like a hotel nerd. Like I love the hospitality industry. I find it really fascinating. I'm a hotel tourist. Like I like to go, I will go to cities just to stay in a specific hotel. There's a hotel in Minneapolis that I like have been to multiple times because I love it so much. So if I go there for something, like I want to stay there. It's very much for me like about the hotel as much as it is about the city. So I think that's another element of it, is like that's like really fun for me. And Airbnbs just aren't that way for me as much. And even Airbnbs that I think are beautiful have often let me down. Whether it's like the air conditioning doesn't work, or it smells like cigarette smoke because it's above a bar and I didn't know about it. Or maybe it's up like 6 flights of stairs and no one told me and I had to carry all my luggage by myself up 6 flights of stairs. Maybe it's like way smaller than it seemed on the internet. You know, there's like so many like weird precarious things that can go awry in an Airbnb. Or it's like in general, most hotel rooms are like a similar size. Now I've been surprised before, but like, again, I'm gonna go back to like the amenities really make up for the like downfalls. Like I'm thinking about when I stayed in Copenhagen, my hotel room was teeny tiny, and I was like, whoa, this is way smaller than I could have thought I would have thought or could have anticipated. But then they had this like beautiful breakfast buffet that you could have every morning. They were like making omelets fresh. They had like fresh squeezed juice. Like they had this whole thing. And then every night you could go to the bar and just kind of like work from the bar. And it was just kind of like you're alone. Like I'm traveling alone, I'm doing my own thing, but like I have all these people around me who are available to talk to, but also available to like help me meet my needs. Like one day I had like really bad stomach cramps, and the woman at the front desk was like, oh, here's, you know, take this pill and this pill together. She introduced me to the idea of taking acetaminophen and ibuprofen together to like really cut pain. Like I had never done that before. And the front desk lady at the hotel like taught me how to get rid of my cramps. Like I think that like human interaction, especially as a solo traveler, is so important to the experience of the trip. So hopefully I edit this down to where it's a little more concise than the ramble I just did, but we'll find out, you know, we'll find out. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up some work, go to sleep, and then I guess I'll see you guys in the morning. Maybe bright and early, maybe after I've been at it a little bit. Good morning, friends. Ignore the light, it's still dark out. I am walking over to a coffee shop this morning. I was a little like unsure if I was going to get to go to a coffee shop while I was here, just because there's so much work to do, and the days are pretty long, and I don't have a car, so we're all riding together. But so far so good, it's worked out well. We're gonna get to go to one coffee shop. I think that's a good little plan for me. There's a scooter. Maybe it's out of commission. Yeah, it's out of commission. Taking a scooter would be fun. Maybe I'll try and find one. TBD. There's this really beautiful park right here. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's really nice.
You got me like in a box. I adore everything you touch. Say, do you believe that we were meant to be? My body craves identity. Green mango peach, what a tease. Calling me like the rainbow. Oh, pretty please, take it easy. No one likes push and shove. Let go of control. Ooh, 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 ooh. And under fallen treasured skies,
Something got a bagel.
I'm staring
You don't know
deep
what?
into your
It's got like
green eyes.
scallions and onions in it. So good.
Two is one, so we begin. Oh, I follow you till the end, my darling. Green mango peach, what a tease. Calling me like the rainbow. Oh, pretty please, take it easy. No one likes push and shove. Let go of.
It's snowing. I don't think you can see it, but it's real. It's happening.
Oh, you think you know, and how you want us to be.
I'm filming ASMR videos right now, and it is a dream. Right now I am uploading the videos here so I can check the audio, make sure I'm on the right track, but it's so fun. Can you see the snow? It's falling pretty like steady, but I feel like you can't see it on camera. Let's see if I can try a different angle. Or even just like zoom down on the street. You there? This is my first snow. Like my first real snow. We had like a little bit, but it's so pretty.
Commit is what I'm saying. I'm gonna need them to commit.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna need about it's.
You can be in a place like this with your book
Oh my
in a
God.
chair, you're reading.
Oh my God, I love.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Going through the
Slime my
different
TikTok.
coffees and cocktails.
Look at your also this misfit of this hodgepodge. We've got our put together polished ASMR looks today, and then we had a couple.
Thanks for asking.
And
The next stop is Concourse A, serving Air Canada, Alaska, Allegiant, Frontier, Southwest.
Good morning. It is like 4:30 a.m. and I am at the airport in Cincinnati. I'm heading home. I should be home before like 10 a.m. this morning, which is going to be nice because I can get my coffee, my breakfast, just head home. I slept maybe 2.5 hours last night, maybe 3.5. I went to bed at like 9:30, 10, and then woke up at like 1:30, which works out because my alarm was so quiet. I don't think there's any chance it would have woken me up. Like my volume was turned almost all the way down, which I was like, that's like my worst fear. So my alarm went off at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and if I had been like dead asleep, it would have done nothing for me. But yeah, I am here. I'm gonna get my flight leaves at the board's at 5:20. I'm gonna get a little bit of work done, which sounds crazy, but is actually like 100% what I need to do right now. And then I have to sleep this afternoon, or hopefully I'll sleep this afternoon. So if I can get some stuff done now, that'll take some pressure off of later today. So I'm gonna say goodbye now. It's been really nice going on this trip with you, and I think next week is gonna be another trip vlog. We're heading to Chicago for Thanksgiving, so stay tuned for that as well, and I'll see you next week. Bye.